Hi, this is Chris, from the Living Post. And I'm going to talk about 5 truths about self-esteem. I've talked about self-love, and I'm going to talk about self-esteem, and then I'm going to be talking about self-worth. Self-esteem, one truth about it is that it's all based on what you do. Some people think self-esteem can be about your feelings or can spur into self-worth, but I think there is a difference. I think self-esteem has so much to do with what you do. Mostly because when I talk to people and they talk about self-esteem, usually it talks about what they do, not about who they are. And that could be a good thing in a sense, because the second truth is that it can really build confidence. When you focus on what you're doing and you do well, it's a real good thing, and it builds confidence. It builds self-esteem. It really does. You start feeling like you're capable, that you are valuable because you can do things for other people. And it allows you to know that what you do is important, and you have something to offer society or relationship, a community. And it can really feel good that way. Third truth, however, is we fail. And there's a lot of times we can fail a lot. And that is a hard thing to take. Because if you're basing your self-esteem or your self-worth on what you do, then all of a sudden, when you're not doing well, you're failing, or you screw up, or somebody just thinks you're not doing a good job, your self-esteem kind of goes down. And you start blaming the other person. You start having animosity to those that are condemning you, or maybe just correcting you. You don't take correction very well when you're being told that you're not doing it well. And that can really affect the things you do and who you are and how you feel about yourself. It can lead to the fourth truth, and that is it can lead to depression. It can lead to frustration. It can lead to anger. People wonder why, why are you so angry? Why do we have so many mental health problems in our society? It's because we put so much worth in what we do. And our self-esteem is takes such a hit when we can't do what others think we should be able to do, or what we think we should be able to do, or just that we're not able to provide what other people need and they write us off. Forget you. You can't even supply my needs. I can't count on you. You're going to fail me. You have failed me. Or you failed somebody else, and I'm not going to trust you because you failed that person. And just is a total downward spiral. Self-esteem can be so fleeting. I mean, you could be doing good one moment and then screw up and be so depressed the next. I mean, it can be a really good thing, or it can be a real bad thing. It's a real difficult situation when it comes to self-esteem. So it's not that self-esteem is bad. It doesn't mean that you can't be better at things and do better and learn. And actually, you can learn from your failures. You can actually be strong in areas and be able to still be confident when something doesn't go right, or when somebody criticizes you or corrects you. You can grow from that. You can learn from that. But when all your self-esteem and what you build your whole life around is self-esteem, it can really be devastating. And it can cause so much anger or frustration or depression. And your self-worth can take such a hit if it's all wrapped up into what you do in self-esteem. That's why the fifth truth is that you gotta have a balance when it comes to self-esteem and what you do. Yes, it's important to look at how you can improve yourself and how you're able to maybe make a living or be better at being a father or a spouse or a child or any amount of things, or better at your job. All these things are important, and we should look at that stuff and strive or really look at how we can improve ourselves in that and take steps to do that and build that. But when you put all your efforts and all that you believe and look at yourself as is what you do, and self-esteem, it's really can cause a lot of problems. So what I recommend is you look as what you do as a constant project, as something you can enjoy when you're doing well, but something you can improve in if you're failing or if something needs to be corrected. So what I'm saying is that self-esteem in itself isn't bad, but put it in the right perspective. And on my next video, I'll be talking about self-worth, and that's where we stand firm, strong, and get what we need to stay stable as a human being, as a person, and how we stay away from depression, anger, anything else that can cause mental illness or wrong thinking and can cause a lot of detrimental actions. Because when anger happens, I mean, that's where you get abuse comes from, or any kind of abuse, and all kinds of other things can resort from it. If you're angry that you're not getting what you want, sometimes people steal. It comes from deep anger of coveting, because you're not getting what you think you should have, what you deserve, because you've done so much. Or like in my other video about self-love can do the same thing. It can cause you to think you should deserve that so much and love yourself that I'm going to get this and I'm going to steal, I'm going to get it whatever it takes. That's what some of this stuff can lead to if you put all your focus on self-esteem or self-love. That's why my third video, the next video in the series, is about self-worth. Keep a balance when it comes to self-esteem. And this is Chris, The Living Post.